Hello there, and welcome back to the Dreemo channel. Tonight, we turn our attention inward to the most complex and quiet system known, the deep biology of human stillness. We will explore the invisible internal labor of the body, the silent rhythm of your autonomic nervous system, the methodical work of cellular renewal, all processes conducted in perfect silent synchronicity. This journey reveals that life's greatest stability, that deep sense of calm, lies within the constant quiet maintenance of your own being. Let the immense silence of your internal mechanisms bring deep, restoring stability to your busy mind. Now, let the subtle, steady flow of your own biology guide your mind to its most peaceful and restorative rest. Fact 1. The quiet work of the autonomic nervous system. The vast majority of your body's essential functions, breathing, heart rate, digestion, are managed by the autonomic nervous system, or ANS. This system operates completely outside of your conscious awareness. It is the silent, efficient manager of life's fundamental rhythms. The ANS is a constant, quiet hum of regulatory activity. It ensures a steady internal state known as homeostasis, all without demanding a single conscious thought. Fact 2. The heart's unhurried electrical pulse. The heart beats not because of an external command, but because of its own internal pacemaker, the sinoatrial or SA node. This small cluster of cells generates an electrical impulse, a completely silent, self-driven rhythm that sets the pace of life. This primary electrical pulse spreads slowly and methodically across the heart muscle, causing the quiet contraction that pushes blood through the body, a constant, quiet drummer in the chamber of your chest. Fact 3. The parasympathetic pause, rest and digest. The ANS has two primary branches. The sympathetic branch prepares for action. The parasympathetic branch, conversely, initiates quiet rest. It lowers the heart rate, relaxes muscles, and stimulates digestion. This is the system responsible for true internal stillness. It is the quiet, essential pause, allowing the body to restore energy and repair cellular damage in silence. Fact 4. The silent travel of neurotransmitters. Communication between neurons is not a loud electrical spark, it is a quiet chemical exchange. When an electrical impulse reaches the end of a neuron, it triggers the release of neurotransmitters. These molecules quietly float across the synaptic gap. They are precise chemical messengers carrying a silent instruction, binding to the next neuron to continue the message. The core of all thought and sensation is a quiet, hidden chemical flow. Fact 5. The quiet diplomacy of hormones, endocrinology. The endocrine system releases hormones directly into the bloodstream. These chemical signals travel silently through the body, regulating growth, metabolism, sleep, and mood over hours or days. Unlike the rapid electrical signals of the nerves, hormones are the slow, quiet diplomats. Their messages are patient, persistent, and govern the body's largest, most fundamental chemical states. The patient cycles of cellular renewal. Fact 6. The unceasing renewal of skin cells.
Your skin is constantly, quietly regenerating itself. Cells are born deep in the epidermis and slowly migrate upward, taking about 28 days to reach the surface. This is a continuous, silent conveyor belt of renewal. Every month, you receive a nearly entirely new protective layer, a testament to the quiet, ceaseless work of tissue maintenance. Fact 7. The slow turnover of bone tissue. Bone is not static. It is constantly being broken down by osteoclasts and rebuilt by osteoblasts. This process, known as bone remodeling, takes place quietly and slowly. For most of the skeleton, a full cycle can take up to 10 years. This slow, silent rebuilding ensures the strength and resilience of your inner framework, a patient internal construction project that maintains structural integrity throughout life. Fact 8. Mitochondria, the silent powerhouses. Every cell contains mitochondria. These organelles are responsible for converting glucose and oxygen into ATP, or adenosine triphosphate. ATP is the quiet, universal currency of cellular energy. The conversion process, known as cellular respiration, is highly efficient and completely silent. It is the continuous, quiet fueling of all your biological functions. Fact 9. The liver's quiet chemical detoxification. The liver is the body's primary chemical processing plant. It silently filters blood, detoxifies compounds, and metabolizes nutrients. This complex chemistry is performed methodically and without conscious input. It is a non-stop, quiet cleansing operation, maintaining the purity of your internal environment, an essential, silent dedication to homeostasis. Fact 10. The unseen patrol of the immune system. Your immune system is a silent, constant patrol. Macrophages and lymphocytes survey tissues, identifying and neutralizing threats without your knowledge. Inflammation itself is a regulated, quiet chemical cascade before external symptoms appear. This internal defense network is a powerful yet silent guardian, a continuous, quiet readiness that ensures your health and survival. 3. The deep stillness of the brain. Fact 11. The quiet rhythm of alpha brain waves. When you close your eyes and rest, your brain typically produces alpha waves. These are slow, rhythmic electrical oscillations. They indicate a state of relaxed wakefulness and mental stillness. Alpha waves are the brain's natural quiet setting. They represent a gentle, repetitive pattern, a measurable sign of peace and receptivity. Fact 12. The glymphatic system, the brain's silent cleaner. During deep sleep, the brain utilizes the glymphatic system. This is the brain's unique, silent waste clearance mechanism. Cerebrospinal fluid flows through the brain tissue, effectively washing away metabolic byproducts like amyloid beta proteins. This vital cleansing happens entirely in silence. It is the quiet, necessary process of deep physiological restoration. Fact 13. Synaptic pruning, the quiet deletion. During sleep, the brain doesn't just store information, it also performs synaptic pruning. This is the quiet process of eliminating weak or unnecessary neural connections. It strengthens the most vital memories and learning pathways. Pruning is a quiet, efficient organization, reducing clutter to enhance clarity and focus upon waking. Fact 14. The default mode network, the mind's quiet internal operating state. When you are not actively focused on an external task, your brain shifts to the default mode network, DMN. This network is associated with introspection, memory retrieval, and planning. It is the mind's quiet internal operating state. The DMN represents the brain's quiet baseline activity, the mind working silently in the background, making sense of the world while you simply rest. Fact 15. The reticular activating system, the quiet gatekeeper. The reticular activating system in your brainstem acts as a quiet filter for sensory information. It silently decides which stimuli are important enough to reach your conscious awareness. This allows you to ignore constant repetitive sounds or sensations. The RAS is the silent gatekeeper of your attention. Its quiet work is what allows you to find peace amidst minor noise.
4. The quiet forces of homeostasis. Fact 16. The silent regulation of pH balance. The body maintains an extremely precise pH level in the blood, around 7.4. Even minor shifts can be dangerous. This balance is managed quietly by the kidneys and the respiratory system as the lungs subtly adjust carbon dioxide levels. This constant, quiet chemical buffering ensures internal stability, an unseen, essential regulation that underpins all cellular function. Fact 17. The quiet dance of insulin and glucagon. Blood sugar levels are managed by the quiet communication between two pancreatic hormones, insulin and glucagon. Insulin silently lowers blood sugar by moving it into cells. Glucagon silently raises it when levels fall too low. This constant opposing chemical dialogue maintains metabolic stillness, a perfect quiet balance that prevents extreme swings. Fact 18. Proprioception, the silent awareness of self. Proprioception is your body's silent sense of its own position and movement in space. Sensory receptors in your muscles and joints constantly send quiet feedback to the brain, allowing you to maintain balance and posture without looking. This is the silent architecture of physical stability, a constant, quiet internal map that governs every effortless movement. Fact 19. The quiet production of melatonin. The pineal gland in the brain is responsible for the nightly, silent release of melatonin. This hormone, triggered by darkness, quietly signals to the body that it is time for rest. It is the chemical initiator of the sleep process. Melatonin is the quiet biological signal for surrender, a gentle chemical invitation to deep, restorative stillness. Fact 20. The unending stillness of cellular respiration. Ultimately, all stillness relies on the continuous, silent energy production within every cell. The efficient, noise-free transfer of energy within the mitochondria, maintaining life's rhythm without a single shouted command. This internal engine's quiet rhythm is the deepest source of stability, the constant, silent work that allows you to simply exist in peace. Conclusion. The human body is a universe of profound, quiet work, a system built on chemical patience and silent, rhythmic stability. Let the quiet wisdom of your own biological processes guide you now to a deep, grounding stillness. Sink into the enduring, quiet rest of your own being.